And there I be. Welcome back to another session of the Exxon Files. This is session number 6. In a previous session, a lot of civilian rescuing, surprisingly. Game was definitely having one of its odd moods where it wanted us to do it not once, not twice, but 3 consecutive times. It is a start of a new month. We did a lot of other things other than rescue civilians. Let's stick with the classic while we go through our stuff. Let's go with this one. Yeah, the classic. It's the start of June. We're 6 months into the campaign, and I actually did think of a catchy-ish name for our Greek base. We are now Kerberos Gate. Fitting because Greek Cerberus, pretty much. To remind myself, there's no boxes to open. I don't have any files? No. But we're well on our way to promotion 1. We have all the pieces, we just had to research them all. Operations, like, important but not that important because, well, it's up there, I guess. But we have finally all the pieces we need to start getting stuff done. Take a person off that. I also need to realize that I have farmers and stuff that need to be taken care of. Slow those down a little bit. I want to get my jail cells sort of not filled with a bunch of farmers and other stuff, other such things. Anything else that's important? Not particularly, and I want to make sure at least a few traces getting done, but we have all the pieces, we just need to get them assembled. Yeah, that's better. All right. We are also still popular with the 3 other cults. My only selfish time limit is once we commit to the Lotus network, we're committed to not having to worry about. We have a small brief of time before we have to worry about the next step of the Lotus. Also legend, you're first. While your agent exists, he's not dead yet. Oh, the clone of your original agent is alive and well. We have yet to see Alamels, but we're seeing more cultist activity, as well as getting our next promotion lined up. Chief Engineer Recruitment. Hey pal, I got your message, so here I am, your new Chief Engineer. Look, I'm just here for the gadgets, okay? I'm not much of a politician, and I'd like to know if your dreaming circus is a better thing for the world than the other dreaming circuses. I don't really care. I'll give you a hand as long as you keep the cool stuff going. So, where's my workshop? What do you mean we don't have one? Jeez, looks like our work's already started. We really need to design some working space with decent equipment and plenty of room, and a computer with a cool vocalization system. You know what, just let me get to work and I'll bring you the blueprints when they're ready. We can now research the workshop, heavy stun weapons, and our third that we found. All of those are important. I will show you off in a second when we're not dealing with research stuff. What was the other one? Oh, Durga, right. Agents. You've been on 6 missions, you've killed 7 various things. Your career of choice before you joined was a police officer. As for your missions you've been on, you're on a crop circle. You fought off a bunch of mega scorpions, and you've been doing some cult stuff. The biggest of which is Exalt. Straight cut to pausing. You are an agent. You've been on 6 different missions. You killed 7 things. You're coming along well. You're in whatever country that particular flag I'm circling that is, because my knowledge of vexology is really bad. I want to say that's Mexico, but I'm not sure. The jury's out on if that's the right country or not. Okay, then you're based in Mexico. You are a agent that came from Mexico. You're a Mexican. Oh. And because I forgot to say it again. Your career choice before you joined XCOM was a police officer, so. So nice little feature, nice little touch. The 3rd place Legend Dose. Exactly. Right, research. That leads to the taser cannon. Taser drill. Yeah, that's new. Okay, research has been allocated. I believe the map is clear. Yeah, the map is there. We're still an up-and-coming organization. We don't have fancy interceptors and other aircraft. We're a pretty much paranormal investigation unit. Speaking of which, there were crop circles that existed, and now they are gone. Abducted farmer. He told us about a hoe. It's one of the most primitive farming tools. Technically, it can be used as a weapon, but actually harming someone with it requires strength and quite a bit of luck. It does cutting damage. It being accurate, yeah, it's not accurate. You have any more farmers? Do. Black Lotus Network. The Black Lotus activity is not limited to Outposts. In fact, the interesting stuff begins at a level above, within more permanent hideouts. In these buildings, owned by various organizations on paper, but in reality belongs to the Black Lotus only, functioning as local data centers, training grounds, and storage facilities. It's a big chance for us to capture a high-ranking member of this cult, but they'll probably be protected by a host of well-trained bodyguards, so there's that. I will answer your questions as hopefully not as long-winded as the other questions. A host is such a wonderful word, no? That's who he wants. Because the envoy gives us the good stuff. Hey, Bersker, come on in. Xenologist recruitment. Greetings. I'm absolutely exhilarated to be your chief xenologist. You seem to be a good leader, Commander, and I'm expecting a lot from this operation. I can see you're not exactly sure why I'm here, correct? Well, neither am I, to be honest. It doesn't look like there's anything going on where my unique skills would be applicable. But don't worry, I'm sure your intelligence officer, chief engineer, or whoever else is conducting research here will seek my help very soon. I'm sure you won't regret inviting me, Commander, and I'm sure I won't regret it either. Oh, that's our second person. 6 on you. Beat that up a little bit. I'm assuming you may want a person that may live or die glorious death, Bersker. I'm happy to say there are throwing weapons. We don't really have training in them just yet, but I'm at least letting that fact be known without spoiling it, without spoiling what we have access to. No. I'm assuming you want a XCOM agent that may live or die glorious death, because we are looking for people. Got kids about hiding in the ship. I can put you in. You can be this person. I'm hoping to spell that right. Yes, I am. Oh, so you're second. Congrats. Research. Just getting those done. Do I need this for stuff? Sort of. Oh yeah, I started to in the long run, but not at the moment. Yeah, I just see this guy recruited ASAP. Okay, another farmer. Tell us about a chicken. So the outlaws nervous at the idea of Bersker being a tag team again. My character probably. Ninja Doran, he's just there for the action, honestly. But my character probably would be afraid after how back and forth our submission match went. Bersker still fears a sock. Yeah, that's fair. Respects a sock, yeah. Also, we learned about a chicken. It's more threatening than you would expect. It goes sluck. My question is major non, just balance changes. I'm not sure what has changed since 3.1 or 2. I imagine there's been some balancing stuff. I noticed there's a lot less access to dossiers and stuff like that. A very respected prefers to keep at a distance. Yeah, that's fair. Farmer told us about alien abductions. This is the most insidious form of alien activity. The abduction by aliens is widely reported, despite the aliens' attempts to erase the experience from the victims' memories. Abductees report being subject to alien physical examinations, including impregnation of human women with alien fetuses and bizarre genetic experiments. The purpose behind this activity appears to be linked to genetic mutation and manipulation of the alien's own genetic material. This activity causes great alarm and occurs in populated areas or cities. Also sucks to be him. Just sort him on the envoy. We need him ASAP. I'm more surprised it's been calm, but I imagine they'll spoke to soon. That'll change momentarily. Now I'll do a Berserker in this one since we just recruited him. From what I've gathered, there's been changes to more activity to a feature agent type you can recruit. I'm not sure what exactly, but there's probably other changes as well. Exalts. And then we could throw a legend there, sure. Oh, that, yeah, I definitely need that. That's an outpost. I do have a sets, but sets is on card detail of me. He has seen action. I think he was on some of the monster versus creatures missions. Okay, it looks like the standard. We just need to capture some farmers for questioning. I don't think it's a weird variant like the other ones. Not that. Sun goes in. Oh no, this is a fair. Oh, frick. I recognize that music. Ew, that's an SMG. What's number 2? Oh, that's nasty. That's a nasty surprise. Oh, our enemies got here first. I didn't read that fact. Oh, I didn't get read for it, huh? Joy. Okay. Jeebus. Don't like the fact that our immediate contact has a rifle, but such is life. Okay, good. So the Men in Black Art thing, I was wondering when we run into them. And unlike in the movies, you don't want to mess with them. If he lives, I may just want to patch him up, but I do want to scatter. That guy's a rifle. Frick. How badly injured are you? Wants an upgrade, at least for what you have. Patch of Fatal. Patch 2. Because you can't really do much this turn. Farmer went over and picked up a machete for a stockpile. That's fine. I probably should have picked. Well, yeah, I'm probably gonna pick up his shotgun because he has actual bullets. Do it next turn. It's a good thing we have Kevlar, but still. Okay, pick up his shotgun, because his shotgun is better than our shotgun. He didn't run for cover. Also, I'm being told to hydrate, apparently. Well, I'm being told to hydrate the kidneys. I should be more specific. Oh, so yes, you're indeed fourth. Okay, he's pacified. Okay, now I'm no longer panicking as much. Like I said, MIB don't want to touch. You'll see them on occasion. They're more well equipped than we are at the moment. They're carrying weapons that we would have access to in a promotion 2. I think about when we get to promotion 2. And these are only like their like grunts of MIB. They get more scarier as we start dealing with them on a more regular basis. I don't know where it went, honestly. I'm a little bit scared about to do something now. Okay. Alright, that went better than I expected. I thought someone was gonna get dropped turn 1 by the first guy. People survived, end the story. No, they had shotguns. I thought the one guy had a rifle on him. Yeah. Well, they're early shotguns. They're early improvements, but we were gonna get those pretty soon, so. Actually, no, we need them for acquisition, so I guess it's came in handy, I guess. Also, only one of those guys survived. Well, research them at a later point, I guess. Cavalier to Glacier and Berserker, and Elite to Berserker, second award. Strange life form out over there. That is card 2 job. People would visit in the vicinity, some wild animals were involved. These are batons? Yeah, they are. Okay. Today we are fighting elves. Probably multiple elves. Yeah, this may just be I break out the AK because I don't want to find out how fast these things are. It's not singular, right? No, there are multiple. I'll tell you what, just in case, grab a clip for myself. If I have any. Because this may be one of those missions where I need to actually reload my gun. And the turn back soon. Oopsie. They're just walking their minutes, they just shoot at them. It'll be fine. Oh. Well, in that case, just shoot that one. I honestly thought these teams were going to be more aggressive, but I never really fought Alman that often to really assess how dangerous they are. Also, I should be kneeling realistically, which I keep forgetting to do. That was basically like what my own fault. Okay, you're unconscious. Next the other one. Oh, way over there. Alright, keep on moving. Take that tree. Oh, I thought there was 3 of them. Well, either way. Solves that problem. Solve this says the exposed elite go for first award. In the meantime, Ben's still on his cross-country trek to that outpost. More life forms. Or when you're up. Well, I changed the crew on the way back. Well, when they come back from base. Not at nighttime. Definitely not. Yeah, nighttime for that one. Okay, second crack at the Exalt outpost. Last time we had a run because we had to do it during the daytime, and we made some progress, and then we had to turn into a stag and go because someone died in the process. We'll see how it goes this time. At least we have durables, so it should go a little bit more easier on us. Did I ever put the... No, I didn't. That's a hurry, my mouse is double clicking, which is also not helping. Any rifle detail for you. We don't have to worry about capturing, but I would like to capture their enforcer if I can. If we can't, then well, we can't. AKM. Do I have any incendiaries? I do have napalm. Someone else will have it because you have a grenade on you. Actually, no, because it's twice the weight. Yeah, it is. Alright, that's how it's gonna be, I guess. Page on. Oh, it's a jungle map. Well, that may work out in our favor, actually. At least make it look like dust, so I can at least... Oh. It cancels it out. For the sake of my eyes, just release this initial turn. Spawn a route in the corner, looks like. That's the outpost. Well, I found their officer. This is why I don't like them, because they had grenade launchers, but that's one of them. I honestly wanted to snake this guy and go, so this for the sake of knowing what he's strong and weak against. That may, yeah, I think that may actually be the play. Shoot, my main thing is I don't know if he'll probably swing at us if anything. Then your bell, pull that out. Grabbing is a grunt right there. All right, change of plans. Okay, that was a bad idea. Yeah, I guess we're lit up. Okay, run that back a sec. I think it's still gonna be a snag and a snag and go probably thing because I think there's multiple of those guys. That's a machine gun. That explains all the rapid shots he took. I don't like this either way. Why do you shoot the holsters? I think this might keep you. This might light you up. I think. No, I thought it does. That's why. That's why I was concerned about holstering it. Yeah, they can snapshot that. I had to know for science, and I also wasn't sure on that. Man, this is awkward. I mean, as long as I don't throw the flare, it doesn't light up if it's in my inventory. Tell you what. You need to auto at 20. I mean, it's also Stream's bad idea, but I sort of had to commit to this. I'm still gonna play the bit of lighting up the area around me, but it's just that is what I'm concerned about the most. Just these enforcers. Well, that works. So I need to light up the area around me so I can actually see what I'm doing. And also, perfectly hyperhand is bad because machine gun going off isn't exactly good for our health. That guy's not a factor. We'll see what happens. I'm concerned about this spray plane over here, but we'll see what happens. Rebel got shot in the back. Legend is just dead from that. Yeah, this is a bad spawn.
I'm in danger.
You're always in danger. Yeah, outpost is there. Yeah, I think no matter how I look at it, I think I'm just corner spawn or not. There's a bunch of things in the corner that's ready to kill me. Surprisingly, Affable didn't die from that. Actually, Rebel's there. Affable was fine, and I mean, I'm gonna leave because we obviously aren't ready for this. I'm just curious what was behind us. So Affable got shot in the back by a hunting rifle dude, and then machine gun came and just peppered us. Third place to be red if I wasn't Mark 3. No, this is your Mark 1 still. What I do know is a van can work as a night op, but this is way too lit up as a is way lit. There's way too many things at our spawn point for us to do this viably, so we're out. At best, that could have been maybe like a stag and grab on the enforcer, but yeah, realistically, I just didn't want to take the despawn penalty for the mission. At least we're not heavily penalized like the earlier cult missions. It's only 50 instead of like 200 or 150 point loss. A military envoy recruitment. Greetings, Commander. Your new military envoy here. I was sent here on a double regarding some sort of alien troublemakers. Don't need to ask how I know that. I have my connections. That's why you wanted me, right? Anyway, already had a talk with one of your agents, the one that brought me here, and apparently we are sorely under-equipped. I can't promise you any nukes at this point, but I think I can get you something extra to do my old friends. What do you mean by is it legal? Of course it's legal. If we could use illegal stuff unpunished, things would be way easier. Of course I wouldn't be able to help you with that anyway, Commander. We can now research revived guns, the SOCOM acquisition, the radar system, and the Humvee, which is important to us actually. Humvee at least solves some of our outpost problems. Make that good. And the rest can go on the getting a better car. Alien fuel trace. This glowing material is extremely energetic. It's supposedly a source of energy for the alien craft visiting Earth. Can we make flares? Oh, it's a 1 for 1. I thought it was like 1 for 5 or something like that. It's on the list because trace flares are good, actually. Right, and I need physiology because that gets us the researcher, which finishes up our chain. And that's probably where most of our researchers are going, because that's important. Well, even if I get that... 50-day projects. Next day progression. Maybe I should just focus on that then. Well, as soon as heavy stun up is done for that, but yeah, I should probably just focus on this because this is important. The sooner we get a promotion, the easier things will get. Wait, was I researching the wrong? No, I put down the list. And then this leads to stuff we can get when we get our promotion. Alright. Either way, the time passed by. Oh yeah, I forgot you guys were sort of parked outside the Lifeform mission. Local haven't found dead. Unknown what the mystery creature is at. I guess one final thought about the outpost is they're the next step up past safe houses, and I didn't even see what that was. They're gonna be a tough thing to crack at night. At day, it's a little bit iffy still. Oh, it's Word Pup. Well, if it's by itself, it's an easy just hit it once and watch it bleed. If we don't kill it, that is. The other problem is, of the 4 outposts we can encounter at this point, Exile's probably the easiest. I won't spoil what the other ones have, but I want to say it's the more tame one of the bunch. It's not bleeding just yet. Okay, now it is bleeding, therefore our people need us. It's by itself. The moment it goes unconscious, we just capture it automatically, so it's questionable, but it works. That was the most entertaining way to capture a creature, but the alternative is more painful and more tedious. Guess while we're waiting for it to go unconscious, just in case it comes toward us. Pull up the beanbags. And just stay and chill. That civilian made choices. may not have been the right choices, but they made choices. They'll eventually bleed out. There we go. Also, exactly 0 because that's one civilian died in the capture was worth 30. So the Glacier and Bersker. I'm not really sure if that's going to be if we'll ever see a werecap, but it's possible. So heavy stun weapons. Tactical analysis clearly says that capturing dangerous suspects alive can be tricky, especially when said suspects are evil cyborgs, bizarre monsters, or plain old psychos. At the same time, interrogation of such suspects is one of the key responsibilities of a project, as they may help shed some light on the causes of such incidents. Long story short, I think we should develop a prototype of a more effective weapon which can stun enemies at longer distance. I mean, that's cool, but we'll get to that in due time. Cold activity. This is the Red Dawn, actually. Rainbow and Ball can handle this one. They have flares, yes they do. Forget, do they have the... or did I put that somewhere else? Oh, not that. They can field test the bolt action, I guess. Cattle mutilation, pretty much in their backyard. Bersker and a Rook. Cows mutilated by unknown individuals. Need to capture the locals. Okay, where are our farmer friends? Also, there's a cow. Again, it's a disgrace of what happened to it. Probably in this building. Okay, unarmed farmer. Okay, they're not. You don't have weapons this time. Cool. All right. Well, that was simple. The parasites to the unnamed. Although this we definitely have to do at nighttime, so just park outside. Just I don't know, hunt the local wildlife or something. You'll be chilling for a while. Can we make flares? No, we need the workshop. Actually, no. So, oh, I get it. It's perpetually daytime. Well, we just need to be careful. Probably use some smoke as well, but mostly just be careful and not do anything really silly and dangerous. There was a live AP slugs. Do I have an actual? No, because we don't have promotion changes yet. Well, on the good news, we have water, but that doesn't really help us. Well, prepare for smoke to be everywhere, guys. I mean, the map isn't that big, so the safe house is in the other corner, it looks like. Scorpion, baseball bat, AKM. Yeah, pretty much. This is probably from Command and Conquer, if I were to guess, or some sort of ambience. Where's the AKM, dude? That's not him. I don't know where KM2 went. Yeah, I guess while we're picking off these guys, Red Dawn is pretty much former Soviet officials. They have military grade weapons and are augmented to be faster, stronger, and can take a beating. So I'd rather play with these guys carefully instead of just charging forward into the fray. Oh, there's ACAM, dude. Case in point, he is alive after getting shot with a bolt action that's doing 0 to 84 damage. Pioneer with an Uzi and a billet club, not really that dangerous. I don't know where AKM dude went. That's to do with a knife, not really that threatening. You didn't see it? No, oh, that's on me. The guys that are dangerous is mostly just this Pioneer and wherever the guy with the AK went off to. I thought we researched a Pioneer. I guess not. I could have sworn unless they don't share the same armor the same armor values and such. Luckily, Uzi's not really that dangerous. It's just the fact that he has resistance to gun. Oh, different AK, dude. Oh, he's bleeding. Bullets go in. Yeah, that was unfortunate. Back up in the smoke. Okay, that was a superficial scratch. You need to back up there regardless. Patch up next turn. It's only a scratch, but still. Oh hi, someone's in a blind spot, and it's the guy with the guy with the scorpion. Fantastic. Okay, he's down with Scorpion's not gonna hurt, but it's still something that's gonna be hitting our blind spot. And our smoke is starting to thin out a little bit. Luckily, Scorpions are pretty inaccurate, and I don't think they do that much damage compared to an Uzi. I just don't like the fact that he's, you know, right where our ammo stash is at. Yeah, those guys are dangerous. I want the guy that's sort of in our by our car dealt with. New and click. Okay, you're so good. You still have ammunition on you. I'm mostly just running low on build action. Yeah, that smoke is gone. That's fine. The smoke did its job. I think whatever has like assault rifle range is pretty much dealt with at this point. Huh, thought you had a grenade on him. Guess not. Oh, that's where the AKM dude went. I should have nailed. Okay, well, that guy probably pacified at this point. On the downside, your gun's like try. Grab that next turn, I guess. That scorpion, dude, that's not really a threat. There's more than I thought there was in that corner. Nice shot. Pretty much the scorpions are us, honestly. It's gonna very well. I think he had all his T's to fire and... Oh, there we go. Ow. That's why I don't mess with the AKs, because those things hurt. They may surrender they may surrender soon. I also should have told them not to fire off anything, but that's on me. Drop this for him next turn and patch up that fatal. Yeah, you'll live. That up. Patch that next turn. Oh, already surrender. Cool. Also nice. Scorpions, racks. Looks like this just had the nimble weapon boxes, which is fine, I guess. Need to buy more build action and smokes. Patient, the G Rainbow third award. Bald Elephant already gained their 5th lucky medal from just pistol shots. G Rainbow's first, Executioner, Shotgun Surgeon to Bald as well, and Trooper to G Rainbow. Who's out for a month. Well, we'll see you when we see you, I guess. Meanwhile, that one engineer is going back to work. Some sort of life form. I guess for now, a couple more build actions. I do sort of like that. I think they do have some value as like a side grade to the hunting rifle. That mission sort of convinced me that they're probably worthwhile for. They're probably worthwhile if we have a competent marksman. I'll go and have it found dead again. Spider. Well, if it dies, it dies. Well, it died. Cavalier to Brisker and the Unnamed. I eventually need to start capturing them, but we don't have a space anyway to interrogate those things. Zombie infestation. All the way to Antarctica. Well, that's gonna be a car mission. Not sure how valuable this is going to be, but we do have the right shotguns for the job. Car when you're out. Unit physiology. I've analyzed large samples of the creature around me, and I've arrived at some interesting conclusions. Firstly, while we haven't found any direct evidence of bioengineering, there are many indications that it was designed for some specific purpose. Secondly, we discovered a strange chemical compound in the creature's bloodstream, one I cannot identify despite numerous cross references. However, it brings us to number 3. This compound is extremely energetic, and my observations show that this creature's tissues uses energy as fuel. Pursuing this path is unfortunately outside my area of expertise, but if we manage to crack this mystery molecule, I have an idea of how to use it to improve our medical field equipment. We want you ASAP. Because once we have you, we have access to our summary report and then our promotion. I don't want to stagger research and try to see if we can get that before the start of the next month. Inside our Ella boxes, Beretta rounds. Oh yeah, those are Ella boxes. I thought those was like the actual like weapons. Honestly, the only good thing is the incendiary grenades, even though they're going to be viable in a hot second. Cool, outpost detected. This might be a repeat issue, but we'll see what happens with this. Bad one, you're out. Sick. Oh, Technically, that's closer, so we'll have you guys go. Wait, didn't they have a down? No, that was car. That was a different car. I'm gonna do this in daytime against our better judgment because I don't think smoke is gonna matter. Yeah, blue ball. Oh yeah, the hell! I never put the bolt action in because I just bought them a few days ago. M16, I guess. All right, we'll see how this goes. I'll at least have some smoke prime to throw to drop turn 1. There's a pioneer looking at us. That's our VIP, but I don't think we're gonna get to him. And I'm not sure what the which building is the outpost. Actually, I think this is the outpost. I think. Um. Yeah, that's the outpost. I'm pretty confident in that fact. Yeah, I don't like the fact that we spawn next, so I'm just gonna leave. I already thought this map's gonna be awkward to try to do outposts until we have our Humvee for starters. Yeah, we wanted to do this during night. I remember that much. A group of aggressive zombies are spotted in the region. You secure the area and make sure nothing escapes. Oh, new music for sure. Definitely need music. I'm probably gonna need more buckshot, but we'll see if this works for us or not. Oh, hi, there's a friend right in front of us. Well, this spawns ideal for what we're gonna do. Gun. Anyway, don't want to do reaction fires because we need to conserve our ammunition for what we're doing. Needless to say, there's a lot of zombies, as the mission name implies. Cup of tea, Alpha, actually. We may have to leave. I didn't realize there were going to be that many zombies just pulling up. Because we're going to have to reload and that's going to take time. Single bullet in the chamber. Yeah, we killed some. I wasn't expecting to fully clear this, but we definitely did get some target practice in. Definitely to myself as well as shotgun surgeon. Okay, well, I'm still gonna send advance today. I know we're probably just at the evac, but I'd rather take partial point loss than full point loss for the mission despawning. Illegal trade failed. Our operatives discovered a weapon smuggling operation related to illegal organizations we fight. We captured some documents and 20 grand. I'm always up for some requisition files. I thought for a second I had scientists being idle. Inside this file. Oh, speaking of scorpions, this classic Czechoslovakian SMG is light and comfortable to carry, but has unimpressive stopping power and poor auto-fire accuracy. It's not that dangerous. It's pretty much just an Uzi that's slightly faster, I think. It's all right. I guess the one merit it has it's smaller, I think, compared to the Uzi. Yeah, there, look what happened. Oh, I didn't put someone with balls. Well, balls by himself today. Oh, let's see him with zombie. Oh, and you had the wrong slugs for this. Well, worst case, you have a deagle he needs to dispense some. Well, low on this thing. In fact, you're probably gonna whip it out because I think that'll do more damage than your AP slugs will. That works. Cavalier and Elite. Yeah, I didn't realize his partner was on the outpost that got shot. I mean, that safe house. Your good untangling red tape. Your good performance last month is paying off. You were invited by one of the council representatives for a working meeting. It went well, and he was friendly enough to help you catalog some new equipment. Thomas. Branch made bullpup rifle. Uses 556 by 45 NATO ammunition. What does this count as out of curiosity? Counts as a gun of some sort. Inside this file, the Manippa auto revolver is a brand new Italian handgun using powerful 454 castle ammo. Its unique semi-ammunition design gives it a small but noticeable increase in fire rate. For the shotgun enthusiast who wants a revolver in revolver form, say no more. I don't really have any opinion on it, but it's cool looking, I guess. Yeah, I should just start working on the Humvee, honestly. Because it's on the summer press 40, the recruitment's 50. Yeah, I'll do. I'm honestly just poking my head in, so just make it daytime, I guess. Click and click. A goon with a Winchester. Hold on that dude. This might be somewhat viable. It depends on where the enforcers are at. I think that's a grease gun. Don't want to move. Smoke will provide some cover. We'll wing it. If I hadn't seen her rounds, I would definitely light up the wherever their front doors at to do some damage, but I don't have that luxury just yet. If only I did. I mean, heck, I don't even know where the actual front door is at. If they have one. Knife dude. Oh, that is a door actually. Huh. Well, if that's the case, yeah, that seems too strong. That may come back to bite me, but we'll see in a second. Yeah, that in fact came back to bite me in the butt. Enforcers, man. I'm not even sure where that got shot from, but yeah. There's now a legends shaped lot of paste in that area. I'm not sure where that enforcer shot it from, honestly. Because the fun of sniper scout shenanigans, which was what I was trying to avoid in the first place. If someone else dies to the grenade launcher, I'm just gonna load it and just leave. Just saying it now in advance. But the grenade launcher is what makes Exalt just dangerous to fight on the outpost level. Yeah, I don't see the grenade launcher. That's just worrying me a little bit. Oh, hi, I didn't notice you. Well, this is awkward. I didn't expect the goons would be charging you to smoke like that. Ow, my everything. I mean, I'm gonna load it back and just leave. and say Legend survives yet another mission, but yeah, I shouldn't be expecting to clear them at this point. I just want to know where the Enforcer's at, honestly. That not the Enforcer. Oh, never really checked your analysis. Yeah, you're fairly armored, actually. I thought you'd be less because of the coat, but I guess not. Unless he shot the grenade launcher through the window on the second floor, I'm not sure where he's at, honestly. My own curiosity of anything, I'm like I said. No, that's an M16. Yeah, I'm not even sure what a grenade launcher enforcer is at, but I don't see him. And on that note, well. Legends Clone will eventually perish in some way, but not to Exile shenanigans. I should know better than to take them on, but I just have to know for science of anything. Instead of just go there, punch out, and watch our band just spend a day just traveling. Chief Researcher Recruitment. Good evening, Commander. I received your offer to become Chief Science Researcher, and it certainly stirred my interest. I must say I was skeptical at first, but some well-placed colleagues assured me that you have good evidence about these strange events, so I couldn't resist coming here to see it for myself. Frankly, our research facilities are rather modest, but they will have to do for now. If you don't mind, I'll have a meeting with your staff immediately to discuss improvements to the labs. I mean, right after I move in. We do have a double suite, don't we? So we have access to mutant metabolism, the Black Op Industries contact, and more importantly, our summary report. Not that. That and metabolism. The blood plasma gives us something, I guess, more meaningful than our medkits. We also do need it for another research building, but down the line. Actually, I went to study yesterday. What should I put people to research done? We need our promotion. Yeah, maybe a mission or two, just saying. Okay, or just get our almost promotion ready. Summary report number 2. One for this one. From XCOM Paranormal Activity Unit to United Nations Committee. Subject UFO, enemy unknown. Our investigation into the matter of recent paranormal activity has given us solid proof that the cults are related to some kind of extraterrestrial force, which actively supports these organizations. The same extraterrestrial force seems to be behind unusual biological phenomena encountered on Earth that were that we were able to examine in detail. We're not yet aware of the aliens' objectives or modus operandi, but their activity appears to be coordinated and global. Considering that this activity seems to promote disorder and endanger to human life, we're suggesting that the aliens should be regarded as hostile to humanity for the time being, and that greater means are necessary to gather more information regarding the strat. We can now research our promotion. Technically due to a project, but I want this done yesterday. And as well as the Humvee, because we need that bad. Promotion 2. You have been given additional authority. You are now known as XCOM, Paranormal Security Agency. We now have access. We now can get our machine gun license, our explosives license. We can learn about xenonauts, cover scientists. Our next strategy for promotion 3. Acquisition of the 308 caliber sniper rifle, acquisition of the PSG, the FAMAS, and incendiary grenades. All those and more are important to life. AK, our list is getting bigger and bigger, but we're climbing the world finally. It's on the list, but it's not really high priority. How do we acquire this legitimately? Oh, we have to research it. That means, yeah, that means once we research the AKM, we can actually just buy it. Well, buy the clip for it. We don't know about the Blobs rifle, fortunately. Anything else I'm curious about actually putting on the list? Need that for the lab. Yeah, it's on my list already. The explosive license lets us actually do more. Will let us buy grenades. It'll let us do a number of things that are explosive based, and the same with the other license. Let's just get DACA. Miniguns, machine guns. And that's what goes in the car for now. At least we're moving up in the world, just in time for the end of the month. .308 caliber sniper rifle. A generic model of bolt-action sniper rifle, chambered for the popular and powerful 308 Winchester round, and equipped with military optics. Does 20 kinetic damage, 5-round clip. This is an actual proper sniper rifle compared to the bolt action. Scales harder on accuracy and has accuracy based on bravery as well as the standard 1% of your accuracy squared. So in a good marksman's hand, this rifle does work. Incendiary grenade acquisition. Incendiary grenades are available for lighting up the night and clearing up noxious vegetation, or different types of vegetation of the flesh kind. Does 60 incendiary? We can use it immediately. Needs an 8. I just want to know what the difference is between the AKSU and the AKM, if anything. The rest can go on Xenonuts. They will eventually lead to our actual armor that'll save our lives on the outpost missions. Maybe less squeamish about bullets in general for a good chunk of promotion of this part of the campaign. Which means ironically enough, the bolt actions are going to be obsolete once I buy the 308. Oh, by the gods. I don't like this. For the sake of science, I will be here, but I don't like this. Also, yes, supercarbons exist, and they are very dangerous. I would love to capture one, but I'm not really sure that's going to be a thing I can do at this point. But they are extremely fast, and they have a lot of T's to work with. But I'll be brave. I will. Okay. Keyword. Well, I'll try to be brave. Keyword try. Saw something. Oh, way out in the distance. Are they even pissed? It's probably not. There's a chance. And if that's the last one that's alive, then I guess that would be beneficial, I guess. Ah, cool. Oh, I guess the body could also tell us about the Zephyr serum. I won't spoil what it is, but it's good to be caught when alive. Oh, too many animals. Overwatch or the bald. Yeah, at least saw the only actual good thing other than our promotion. AKM. A more modern version of the iconic AK-47 assault rifle. It uses the same Warsaw packed 7.62 ammunition. 30 kinetic. If I recall, it's a slightly more accurate AK-47. I'll wait on the acquisition part, at least for now. AKSU 74. A shortened, better quality version of the Palisky rifle, intended for use by the Warsaw Pact's non-frontal personnel and special forces. Yeah, this is what uses a 5.45 ammunition. So this looks like it's more accurate, but doesn't hit as hard. This is some armor ineffectiveness. Oh, I guess slightly less kinetic damage, but it does puncture armor more readily. Oh, I need to buy some 308s. I just realized that fact. Well, previous campaign I made use of the AKM. I'll acquire the AKSU, I guess. I guess that'll probably be our rifle standard for... Well, nah. I prefer the AKM, honestly. I just want to know the stats on it. Three of them and enough ammunition to not worry about it for a while. Yeah, because 3 cards, I don't need 4 of them. Tempting as it is. Actually, curiosity. Do I get access to this? I do, but I have to learn about it first. Alright, noted. Dig on safe house, alright. Need to remember not to do that one during the nighttime, because that is a little bit dangerous. Okay, now we can buy a day cam. Okay, bolt action is technically obsolete, so is the hunting rifle, because 308 is just better. There's some Milton's better, but I don't think that's the case. At least I don't think so. Again, I'm going based on muscle memory, but I want to say the 308 is just better. In most cases. What can you even tell us? Some stuff. Okay, this is a dig on safe house. Oh, I know what I should have done. I should have bought incendiaries after this mission. So don't use a napalm. No, hi, the front door is in use. I don't need this drone because they're like they're like at danger close range. Ow. Juba. I thought Rebel had this. No, he did not have this. He did in fact not have this. Just gets lit up by some sort of rifle, some sort of gun. Well, two of them. I think it's slightly peppered by that light pistol. It'll be one of those missions. That's the wrong dude. Ow, my everything. Okay, out of curiosity before I load it back again. Oh, that's not in our way actually. I was thinking I'd be surrounded by everything and everything. Okay, so new plan. Drop the smoke. Drop this smoke. Run for cover. Preferably not get shot. That'll have to do for how far to go. But there's someone on this hill, someone's dying. Also, if I had Buckshot, this would be a different story, but this is not the case today. We'll see what happens. I'm not really that confident about this, but it's rather me try to puck through all these guys and hope no one gets blown up. Yeah, I thought the elevation would have actually made this more viable. Alright, more now. Gee, if I only had fire right about now, that would actually be perfect. Because I'm just asking for these cultists to come just have worse at close range. Ow. Well, Rebel's hurting. I hit through the tree. It's again about par for the course. I'm surprised he actually hit him with 3 fails in your arm. Yeah, but it's coming down the lane. Luckily, just a bunch of shotguns, but still, fun is in fact coming. Drop this, bag that. You just do, almost. Well, at least on the bright side, Legend is patched. I mean, the Rebel is patched. As long as he faced the right direction, the shotgun shouldn't hurt us. Ow. Lady's about to pass out. Rebel got shot again. Yeah, he's gonna pass out in a second. I know you just patched someone up, but you need to patch them up again. Well, let's patch someone else up so they don't pass out. Out of medicine. You have one? You do. Okay, you're patched, but you're about a really bad hit from this dying. Oh, hi. God. True, I always, you know, F does have a first aid kit. Yeah, this calls for a grenade neck. Who else has to use? Rebel does. I know you're hurting, but I need you to throw this. That may work. I'm not sure on that. If that's a slope or not, he destroyed that. Man, it is busy over there. Rebel's down. Yeah, I did not think this second safe house would give me trouble. I mean, what also isn't helping me is not killing these little words, these lower ranking Lukes as well in one shot. This still may be I just have to load and just leave this safe house. Just because we keep on getting unlucky with spawning like next to the the place in question. Very good, it's scary. Oh, you have to cross. Oh, in that case. As it casually just bounces. Sure. I don't like this. As I think Digitor just took a crossbow bolt to the front. Yeah, I really don't like this. And he's bleeding for 2. At least he dropped his gun, but still. Oh, shotgun's dry. Well, it sucks, but at least the safe house is clear. I don't like losing Rebel over this, but I have a choice. Neither Dorn definitely earned that bravery points. A briefcase, 2 wads of cash, a couple boxes. I'll take it. Ancient Ninja Dorn and Legend Field Medic. Train the wounded on the battlefield requires precision and a high level of self-control. Plus 1 sanity per level, starting with 10 wounds healed. Bravery on 5 and 10. You're the person that has to use the med kit every day, all day, every day. Battle Scarred the Legend, or Watcher Affable Ninja Thorn. Shotgun Surgeon Affable, Trooper the Legend. And Mastery of the Shotgun to Affable Ninja Thorn. I think Rebel was one of the original 6, so that sort of sucks, but life goes on, I guess. At least I think that's the case. Yeah, they were one of the OGs. Oh well. It's still the early game. Life is still pain. Agent's coming soon. What else did I forget to grab while I'm thinking about it? Just need to put those in the car, honestly. Flares. Yeah, 762. Okay, just double checking. I guess that also means I can start loading AKMs on the cars as well to be our assault rifle standard for now. All right, that's good to me. Okay, oh, the van has to come back first. Leader doors out for 47. Yeah, that checks. You said C and mumbles. That's oh, do I have the filter on? I technically do have a Black Ops rifle. I mean the SMG, but I need to research that first. Oh, I didn't buy the incendiaries. That's what I forgot. Good thing I got some spares when those boxes I opened. I feel like I'm missing one other thing, but I think that's the important bits in life. Alright, Van 1, you're free to go. 963 points. Oh, did better than I thought, even with all the evacs we had to do. Make it almost, actually no, we're making over our income by about 800 grand, so we're still on pace. Did a throwing with the first medal of senior. Bewildered farmer. Staff input, doctor's way. Reminder, I know these past weeks were particularly were pretty stressful for you. I also know about that last Brutus interrogation, which probably didn't help either. And therefore, as a medical doctor, I recommend these brightly colored pills of my own design. Take one after breakfast and one in the evening. They'll make you feel much better. Trust me, they're thoroughly tested. Humvee. This military vehicle can transport up to 5 agents anywhere at a decent speed. It could be equipped with a variety of heavy infantry weapons, such as machine guns or rocket launchers, to be used for vehicle combat only. It will be available within an hour from your request. It's too conspicuous for undercover missions. So compared to the van, it's twice as fast, it holds 5 people, and should she absolutely need to, you can't put a machine gun on this thing to fend off hostile cars and such. But yeah, massive improvement though. In fact, as soon as actually no. It'll replace car 2, so need to strip the car out. I think I just F9 that. Oh, in the equip menu, I think, yeah. Empty that car out. Car 2 has served us well, but We definitely do need a Humvee. The van will still have a purpose. Oh, the van will still have a purpose because it can be used for the same covert ops as a car, but the Humvee is the future. Remember we decoded important communication inside the Black Lotus, putting on display now. The goddess speaks. My enlightened brethren, unfortunately, is exactly as has been foreseen. From the shadows the dragon strikes, clothed in black scales, hidden behind mirrored eyes. Members of our outermost circle disappear, leaving nothing behind but bloodstains and traces in the dust. We cannot see them, we cannot know them, but if all continues as known, this is only the start. We must prepare. May the lady see us. So now, the Lotus outposts are on the table now. And those are legitimately scary. Don't mind me, I'm just putting more research on this because I need it bad. Coronet. Oh yeah, I forgot they changed the name of that org now. What's important in life? Honestly, what's important in life is just our armor, so how do I get premium? Oh, I need the licenses. License I. This is a long project, so yeah, work on metabolism with the other three. I'll buy another deagle after. Shotguns are actual shotguns. Oh, I forgot we have dynamite. Well, I use it at some point, not for this mission. Waiting for the incendiaries to come in. I will throw the smokes I will throw what smokes we have. Oh, I have boxes. I just realized that fact. Melee weapons. Do I not have machetes on hand? Oh, I do. Smokes. Oh, there's. extinguisher, because obviously yes. Oh, I do have miniguns. I didn't even notice that. Yeah. As a just in case, I really... As far as I didn't notice that. But it wasn't a weapon box, I just didn't point it out. Yeah, I have too many guys. I need to filter this out at some point. Alright, looks good to me now. Question. No, it doesn't really change the fact I still need I still need both licenses to acquire this thing. Okay, noted. Finding one of those early though would have been pretty nice for what I had, for those outposts I skipped out on. Who's the best shots? Technically affable. Grants you get the 08. Curiosity. Yeah, satisfying. You're an MP5 detail. You have the AKM. Did you get rid of the M16 when I get back to base? Not that. Alright, that's good to me. They're looking right at us. Oh, I'm right top of where the base is actually. Oh, this is awkward. Who has a grenade? Affable, and he just shot. Well. And if I'm lucky, they won't notice him, but I really doubt that'll be the case. Also, he has an AK. Okay, taken care of. And he shot the door down somehow. Sure, go Setsi. I don't like that we're next to the safe house. I'm just gonna have to just play it by ear, honestly. You know, the smoke's destined up to sort of obscure where Sniper's at. That guy's a non-factor. He's way too far out. Okay, well, I don't see anything dangerous, but you need to back up. No, that's guy's charging. Okay, that's not really that dangerous, but still, I need you to be somewhere less dangerous. No, he's dead. It feels good to have an actual proper assault rifle for once. Well, a proper sniper rifle for once. Ow. Under blind spot by a scorpion. Well, I'm surprised you survived that, actually. 24 to 96, he just must have lowballed the shot. But what feature of actual sniper rifles is that they're guaranteed to do at least some damage compared to our other guns. So as a sniper rifle stick, it does at least some damage. Because a bullet actually doesn't have that feature, because it's technically a rifle. Oh, hi. I'm glad I poked around the corner. Another guy behind us. Oh, actually, no, that's the same AK. I mean, that AK got a scorpion. Okay, you're slightly tank. Go get patched up real quick. Oh, I got tagged twice actually. Yeah. People are starting to have a bad day. Some of those days may get worse in a second. Yeah, there's a guy that's having a bad day. He lives for now. Well, a good opportunity to at least learn about how to punch people from behind. Wow, I'm surprised. I'm surprised that guy didn't clock you hard enough to make you go unconscious. Can you move out of the way for a sec? Yes, he can. Good job. At least that went somewhat more smoothly than the Dagon Knight safe house. Dang, no none of the special stuff though. 3 briefcases though, and a file. Also, I can start selling these because I don't need those anymore. Throw out this other farmer. This is now our newest senior agent. Agents to the unnamed, battle scarred to affable and the unnamed as well. A elite designator and the unnamed. Our fun has finally arrived, as well as our history. Roll a history lesson for today. Xenonauts. It turns out that Kirikai and similar initiatives were not the first attempts to deal with the alien threat. We have uncovered a top secret project from the 70s labeled Xenonaut Defense Force, which was a joint NATO Warsaw Pact operation. Its main objective was countering means of thought control, but it also managed to complete a number of other scientific and training programs. The initiative was rather short-lived. It failed due to poor intelligence, limited budget, and a number of unfortunate decisions. Not to mention the agents overindulging in the mind enhancement serum, thus gaining them the informal term of psychonauts. However, its unique role during the Cold War should not be underestimated, nor should its scientific achievements like the Xeno Combat Shield. Better armor is on the way shortly. You probably won't see it this session, but it's on the way. Just double checking on gear. I could do this off screen, but yeah, might as well show you guys some of what I'm probably gonna have to redo for the private car. Say the napalms for a more special time. Because napalms are a precious resource that we will use when we deal with bigger missions. Outposts aren't exactly one of those times. This not yet. Anyway, the code commando's obsolete. Oh, not really obsolete, but I prefer the AKM. You already have a 308 in your possession. Pick a minigun just in case. You never know. Yeah, need more MP5 ammunition actually. Also, speaking of that, this had to shut the yeah, it did. Those are cool, but those belong on the Humvee, on the actual place that needs that sort of thing. That's a she's my injuries. Throwing's out for 45 still. Hazard, Glacier, Bald, Rebel, and a Doggo. I also need a couple more Kevlars. Well, no, because we're gonna get the new stuff eventually. I need to research crossbows. Just so we know, can use them, I think. I think they're usable at a covert op, if I recall, or some sort of map. Boxer obsolete, same as that. And the Beretta. I don't need 76 rounds of a sawn-off. Need to research it though, but I don't need that much ammunition for it. Sell that. Or pump actions. Hunting rifles obsolete to us. And the bolt actions. Yeah, AKM are standard, so I'll just sell the AKSU. Also, I somehow didn't unlock. Maybe I did. Keep it for now. Okay, at least that makes some of the cash back. We'll let one more day cycle through. It's less by transfers. Almost. Inside the ammo boxes. And it's now 62 still relevant to us. Okay, maybe one more day just to see if we get the transport stuff done. Round shackle boxes. I mean, I'll take the Uzi ammunition. I'm not sure how good the mech is, but it exists. Exalt outpost. Also, my agents need help. My list of injured agents is not really helping me. What's this? This on armor. Unknown. Okay, well, before we do it, as much as I want to do the outpost, I'm gonna have to call it here because it's pretty much close to. It's pretty much close to calling it for the stream for today. When we come back next time, we start filling out our role as the. What was it called again? I forget. We start filling in our role as the Paranormal Security Agency. Continue to get some new weapons and gear to deal with outposts and more. It'll be a while before we actually fill out the role, but I can hope, right, for that day where we get our next promotion.